Francis here, your host of the Unexpected Detour, wherein life detours are inevitable. This thought has been on my heart for several months now. I didn't want to record it, but there's no time like the present. I find myself scrolling through Instagram. The constant post of those who are missing is astonishing. The number of posts about missing people, young black men, young black women, children, teenagers, young adults, and older adults, is quite disturbing. For many of us, these are names we've never heard before because, in many cases, their stories have remained within the communities where they disappeared. Some of their faces have never appeared on our local news stations. I began to wonder how many more families are out there searching for someone they love while the rest of us go completely unaware. The more I thought about it, the more questions I had. Why do some missing person cases become national headlines while others seem to disappear almost as quickly as the person who went missing? I truly believe social media has become the place where many families turn when traditional media doesn't tell their story. Please understand what I'm saying. I'm not making accusations or drawing conclusions that the facts don't support. I'm simply asking questions. I'm hoping to bring awareness to families who are still searching, still hoping, still waiting for answers. Every missing person matters, and every family deserves to know that their loved one has not been forgotten. As I continue seeing these stories, I realize something else. It isn't just about one race, it's about all of these missing people. Families from every community are living with the same unanswered questions, the same sleepless nights, and the same hope that somehow their loved one will come home. So, why do we hear about some stories while others never seem to leave the community where they began? It is because one case has more information than the other? No. Is it because social media has changed the way we learn about these cases? Is it because some families have more resources, more connections, or a larger platform? Is it because the news organizations have difficult decisions to make every day about which stories they can cover? I honestly don't have an answer. What I do know is this: every missing person represents someone's entire world. Someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's father, someone's husband, someone's wife, and someone's best friend. Behind every missing person flyer is a family praying that today will be the day they receive a phone call with good news. They wake up every morning hoping for answers and go to bed every night carrying the same uncertainty they woke up with. I thought about all of this. I also realized how easy it is for fear to take over when there are no answers. When information is limited, our minds naturally begin asking difficult questions. We wonder what happened. We wonder whether the person is safe. We wonder if they're still alive. That's why facts matter. Families deserve the truth. Communities deserve accurate information, not speculation, accurate. Every investigation deserves the opportunity to follow evidence wherever it leads. My prayer is that more local news outlets will continue to shine a light on these stories because every missing person deserves to be seen and every family deserves to know that someone cares. I hope that journalists will continue to report these stories with integrity, not sensationalizing them, not filling in the gaps with speculation, but presenting verified facts that inform the public and perhaps help bring someone home. I hope that more attorneys, advocacy organizations, faith communities, and community leaders will continue stepping alongside families who are searching for answers. Not every family has the resources, the connections, or the platform to keep their loved one's story in the public eye. Sometimes all they have is hope, and sometimes hope needs a community to stand beside it. But this conversation doesn't end with journalists, it doesn't end with attorneys, and it doesn't end with law enforcement. It begins with us. The next time you see a verified missing person post, don't keep scrolling. Take a moment and read their name. Look at their face. If it's appropriate, share the information. You never know who may recognize that face or remember something that could help investigators. Sometimes we think changing the world requires doing something extraordinary. Maybe it begins with something much simpler. Maybe it begins by caring about someone we've never met. As I close today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. A compassionate society isn't measured only by the stories that become national headlines. It's measured by the stories we refuse to forget. Every missing person matters. Every family deserves compassion. Every search deserves hope. And every name deserves to be remembered. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Unexpected Detour.